Hello, my name is Logan and I'm your host, The Mighty Pirate. In today's video, I'm working on a collaboration redo video of the Hellbringer, working with the Mech Warrior fans, link available in the description. The Hellbringer design is the child of the engineers within the Hell Horses. First produced in 2926, it was originally one of several Omni-Mech projects with which the Hell Horses were going to use to fill up their ranks. These new mechs needed to be cheap, efficient, and with great firepower, and the Hellbringer became the only successfully implemented project. When the horses lost one of the Hellbringer factories, the mech's blueprints quickly spread across the clans. It turned out that the base design was taken from the Summoner. The lower torso and legs are almost completely identical, and since the Summoner's spare parts have been around for a long time at this point, it greatly reduced the cost of repair and producing the Hellbringer. Cost was one of the major concerns for this concept, so ferrofibrous armor and endosteel were not used for this mech's construction. On its frame is the 325 rating XL engine, which accelerates the mech to an optimal 86 kilometers an hour. One of the strongest capabilities of the design is an impressive 23.5 tons of weapon space for a diversified weapon system. However, for all the technical solutions the mech had to pay, the Hellbringer is protected by only 8 tons of armor. This is noticeably less than the other second generation heavy Omni-Mechs. This was offset by the installation of ECM, or electronic countermeasures. If optimally used, this will allow the mech and its teammates to deliver devastating attacks from cover while hiding from enemy radars and target locks. During the invasion to the Inner Sphere, the Hellbringer was symbolic in the eyes of the Inner Sphere warriors, and represented the clans as such. The mech became a favorite within Clan Jade Falcon for its impressive firepower. One of the most famous pilots of a Hellbringer was Trueborn Joanna, a captain from Clan Jade Falcon. She was the one who killed in 1v1 combat Natasha Karinsky of Clan Wolf and took part in the training of Eden Pride. Her favorite Hellbringer, a model named Virago, the name can be translated as courageous, brave woman. In the Inner Sphere, the mech got the codename Loki. This name was given by the Federal Commonwealth officer Galen Cox. He also added that all of the Loki's configurations are, quote, completely insane. Piloting a Hellbringer requires the ability to maneuver and act smoothly, oftentimes having to plan ahead while anticipating the enemy's movements. The mech is poorly armored, so will always act as part of the group, but under the backup fire of its fellow mech warriors, this mech has shown time and time again to the Inner Sphere that it has the potential to be an incinerator of enemy souls. The Hellbringer has a long distinguished service within each of the clans, gaining new variations for a wide range of tasks. Starting in 3067, when the clans actively started using technologies of the Inner Sphere along with their own, the Hellbringer was replaced with the Ebon Jaguar, making the Hellbringer more and more uncommon on the battlefield. Over 50 years later, in 3121, Falcon engineers, alongside engineers from the Hell Horses, returned the Hellbringer to its former glory by making an upgrade and creating the Loki Mark II, a slow but even more deadly and armored heavy mech. They called this mech Hell, after the name of Loki's daughter, who is also the goddess of death, but that's another story. In summary, the Hellbringer is a universally admired and feared 65-ton clan Omni-Mech. When it was created, firepower was put in priority over armor. You can construct a wide variety of builds with the chassis, from missile carrier to long-range laser boat. Although the mech does not use an advanced endosteel structure, this frees up a lot of space and allows the mech to have the heaviest weapons. In general, with a max armor, you will have a 23.5 tons of available space for weapons. Weapons are located all over the mech, providing sufficient firepower even if half of the mech is lost due to a destroyed torso. Guns in the side torso are located just below the cockpit, which is perfect for sniping from cover. One of the main features of the mech is ECM support, which makes it an excellent support and command mech. The next section will be a discussion on the 6 variants of the Hellbringer that MechWarrior Online presents, and some ways to modify them for a more competitive gameplay. The Prime configuration carries a bit of everything on the battlefield. 2 ER PPCs located in the arms. Just like the mech's appearance itself reminds one of the Warhammer R6, the ancient ancestor of the Hellbringer. To help find targets at a distance, we have an active probe. For the middle to close range battle, 3 ER medium lasers and a Streak SRM-6 come into play. Finally, 2 machine guns. For self-defense versus infantry, the mech uses ECM and anti-missile system, and a level 3 targeting computer to further expand the range and accuracy of the lasers and PPCs. In an effort to improve the design, we are going to increase the armor. We throw out everything except ECM, and then change the right torso to the P variant, changing the head to the A variant. Now we have 6 laser hardpoints, all in the torsos. We equip the left torso with 2 ER medium lasers and 1 large pulse. In the right torso, 1 ER medium, 1 large pulse. Finally, 1 ER medium laser in the head. We'll scatter all the remaining locations with heat sinks, and in total what you see is what you get on the screen. For skill trees, you need to maximize cooling, survivability, and sensors. It also helps to take a couple cool shots as well. The Hellbringer A. This option was developed exclusively for long range. This plays a support role on the battlefield and is provided by 2 ER large lasers, an Ultra 5, and an LRM-20. Unlike the first model, the Prime, lower actuators are installed here, so it is a bit easier to aim the arm-mounted weapons. The active probe helps with guidance for the long-range barrage from the LRM-20. The mech has a medium laser and 2 machine guns to fall back on should the enemy mech close the gap. The presence of narcs gives us a clue that the mech would be more comfortable next to the support unit, because it cannot fire LRMs for an extended period of time. When we go to improve the build, the first thing we do is max out its armor. We use our favorite Prime torso. On the right side, we use a Gauss rifle and 3.5 tons of ammo. On the left, we'll use 3 extended range medium lasers and a targeting 3 computer with ECM. In the head, we'll put the ER medium laser as before. We upgrade the survivability tree, as well as taking advanced zoom, sensors, and extended range for the Gauss rifle. The next variant is the B variant. This is the first mech not suffering from overheating. However, it suffers from a lack of ammunition. Gauss rifle in its right arm reaches the enemy at range, and the LBX-5 finishes the job. 2 SRM-6 launchers with Artemis helps quickly to destroy the opened up components. The last resort is 1 ER small laser. All this makes the variant incredibly cold. The mech can literally swim in lava, and the pilot will just break a light sweat. Let's try to improve the build. First, we turn off Artemis. We set our favorite left torso from the Prime variant and put in 2 ER large lasers along with ECM. In the right torso, we put in 2 LRM-15s. Ammunition is dispersed all over the mech, and now we have a silent long-range fire support build. We upgrade advanced zoom, cooling, and laser duration, as well as nodes for missiles and range. The Hellbringer F is the only variant that does not waste tonnage for extra equipment. Putting 1 LBX-10 in each arm, the mech is great for a wide range of tasks. 4 ER medium lasers will support the LBXs in a mid-range duel, and a standard SRM-6 completes the worthy firepower payload. Perhaps the F variant is the most balanced among the stock configurations. In general, this is a good build, but having a lack of armor and ammo. Let's remake it, but using our Prime variant torso. Due to the availability of heavy lasers, this build can be enhanced, although the laser duration will also grow. Anyway, here's the deal. We replace the LBX-10s with a large heavy laser in each arm, and we add another 4 heat sinks because of it. Now the mech is much cooler and meaner. In skill tree, we take the same nodes for cooling, survivability, and sensors, as well as some cool shots to help with the mid-game heat. Nearing the end of our list, we have the P variant, a universal fighter for different ranges, both long and short. For long range, it has 3 ER large lasers, 1 in the right arm and 2 in the left, an LRM-20 in the torso, and for late close range combat, we have 1 medium pulse and 1 ER small laser. But without half of the armor, there's not much to do. Let's change it. Why don't we make it a close range variant? To do so, first of all, we change out the right torso to the B variant. We turn on Artemis, put one medium laser in the right arm. For the left arm, we put one medium ER large laser and one heavy large laser. In the missile hardpoints, we put 3 SRM-6s with Artemis and 4 tons of ammo in the legs. Almost max armor, and yet we can still put 6 double heat sinks on this monster. Our close range mech is ready. We use our nodes for survivability, sensors, and missiles. Finally, we have the Hellbringer Hero, Virago, a hero version of the Hellbringer. The main difference between this and other Hellbringer variants is a missile right arm with 2 hardpoints. The right and left torso carry 2 medium ER lasers each, while the left arm has 2 ER large lasers. The right arm, with its 2 missile hardpoints, stocks a LRM-20 and an LRM-15. Despite this firepower, there's only 2 tons of ammo for the LRMs, carried in the right side. Though this can be a devastating mech loadout, this is hardly an honorable mech by clan standards. With that in mind, while not changing out any of the Omnipods provided so that we keep our bonus set for the Omnipods, we will cut the LRMs in the right arm, replacing them with 2 SRM-4s and 2 tons of ammo. Both the left and right torso will have a large, heavy laser and an ER medium laser. Max the armor, and then double the heat sinks for the rest of the tonnage. We will use the skill nodes for cooling, range, laser duration, survivability, and as with many of these builds, cool shots as the consumable. Now that I've finished talking about the variants, let's touch a bit about how to deal with this beast if you found it on an enemy team. It is little profit to hit a Hellbringer in the legs, and once you hit its arms, consider this a less than optimal shot. Don't miss the opportunity to shoot the Hellbringer in the back. Its armor is thin to start with, therefore pilots often prefer to put most of the armor on the front. A high-powered alpha strike can leave this mech as scrap pretty easily if caught in the back torso. Also, be sure to aim to the center torso or the left torso. Most Hellbringers have ECM in the left torso, therefore, having a left torso destroyed, you take away its main advantage and half of its weapon systems, leaving the Hellbringer as easy prey for you and your team. In summary, the Hellbringer is one of the deadliest heavy mechs of the clans, combining large tonnage, comfortable hardpoints, and the ability to install many types of weapons. It is one of the most flexible mechs in the customization. When the mech first showed up in MechWarrior Online, it gained popularity, and many years later, it still remains one of the most commonly used clan heavy. That will conclude my video on the Hellbringer. Thanks so much to the MechWarrior fans for helping with the footage and script. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments. After this video, I will be going back on track to working on my armory video. Thanks for watching. See you on the battlefield.